Alright, Cancer. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. It is I, your bestie with the mestie. I don't know. Do I have phrases? Nope. Alright. Let's see what's going on with your Cancer. Oh, there you are, right there. I forget what my mom thinks Cancer is. I want to say she thinks it's temperance. She's like, I've been reading for 100 years. But she thinks that temperance is something else and that Cancer is like temperance. Or something. She doesn't, it's like she mixes a couple of them up. Alright, so what's going on with you? Maybe you've been obsessively thinking about somebody for a while. It could be someone in your work or school place. Maybe things moved really quickly with them and then slowed down and then you were kind of on the outs or something. Something might have happened between you two. It feels like maybe somebody... There could be a Leo involved, but it also could just be somebody, let go, potentially, to focus on, a committed relationship that they're involved with. This could be either you or them. It also feels like right now, someone might be getting a more balanced relationship started with another person involved. So if this, again, could be you or them, there's another person involved that might be the more long-term, have more long-term potential. Coming up, it's going to be a big shock and maybe a big burden and a lot of work for potentially if there's an older man involved, it doesn't have to be, it could just be someone who's ready to commit. There's some kind of drama surrounding this. It also feels like one of the options is gonna feel left behind. Maybe there's several options being left behind. I can't tell if you're one of the options or if this is like one of your options. Let's see what else is happening. Okay. Right, so I feel like maybe something ended and you took a break from somebody, and one or both of you felt left out. Maybe it just really sucked. Maybe things were going great and then they weren't. It feels like there could be another woman that's involved that has some jealousy issues. She could be within this friend group. She could be an actual relationship partner, but it could also be maybe someone who wanted things to move quicker or something, or moved too quickly. Just feels like maybe there's somebody else in the mix and maybe she doesn't have the greatest disposition. And if this is your energy, maybe you just were done and bounced very quickly, but it doesn't feel like it's your energy. Let's see. You know, I'm inclined to think that this isn't necessarily you because you're over here, so I don't know, let's see, because it's like, either you or them, somebody moved on, somebody moved forward, page or two, all this is, okay, so it's like, maybe there was a new relationship that started up that didn't seem like it was going to be as serious as it was. I feel like, and maybe somebody was insecure within this relationship or didn't like take it as seriously as they should have. And whoever this is, whether this is like somebody that you were paying attention to, maybe you're in a relationship and there's like a third party that you were kind of paying attention to that stopped talking to you. I don't know, somebody, whoever this is like really standing their ground. And maybe it's you, but somebody's standing their ground and ending whatever this is to move towards a better cycle in their life. Now, I do feel like if there is, yeah, it's like there's this relationship, this newer relationship that's unexpected that comes. I feel like it's somebody's wish but somebody else's burden. And whoever this emperor is, whether it's you or another party or somebody, is like not happy about this. It doesn't feel like this is like somebody who's actually in the relationship. It's like somebody who wasn't chosen. It also feels like maybe I think it'll be fine. It feels like whatever the stress is gonna like, I think, wash over after a while. It feels like maybe whoever is involved, somebody's gonna end up moving on to, okay, we get it. I live on a very busy street. Somebody's gonna move on to a new relationship with a woman, so whether it's like, I feel like somebody leaves their options behind and moves forward towards having a relationship with a female involved. So whether this is like, if this is like the guy that you didn't choose, for example, like I think he gets over it eventually. If you're the guy that wasn't chosen, you get over it eventually and you meet somebody else. And if there's like an ex-girlfriend in the picture, she gets over it and she goes to another relationship. It's like everybody goes to a different relationship in the end. It's kind of dramatic at first. Let's look at the angel deck real quick and see what's going on over there. Ooh, the drama. The drama. Am I in the frame? Yeah. I don't normally do reversals, but I keep saying in every video now, but these fell on the floor earlier, so I was like, I guess some of them want to be reversed. So I just picked them up however I could. Okay. Okay, so it feels like maybe some kind of, what is this? Okay. So there could be a married couple in this situation, and maybe there was a relationship that started outside of it? Potentially, maybe, for entertainment purposes only, but it feels like... maybe whoever involved outside of the marriage was someone they felt they could trust, someone they were very attracted to, something that started very passionately, and maybe made this guy feel young again. It just feels like, but maybe he was immature about, I don't know if he was fully honest about being married. I'm assuming this is the male involved. I'm talking to Cancer, right? I think earlier I said Gemini. I know I'm talking to Cancer though. Okay, so I think I saw Gemini energy somewhere in the spread. Okay, so finances. Um, okay, so I feel like maybe someone might have just been more focused on work and making money. Maybe that's where their head was at. That's where they were like really putting all their energy into, and didn't put enough energy into this relationship or a relationship that was significant and important. And and maybe someone decided to walk away. Maybe the person who was being ignored or not attended to, whether it's like somebody in the marriage or somebody outside the marriage, whichever one, it's like they were out, and I feel like this made the person who wasn't focused on them suddenly realize they are more invested and more loyal and like faithful than they realized or something. Like it suddenly made them more, yeah, like more committed. Let's see. Who are you? King of Wands, and then. Alright, so yeah, it feels like there's a couple people involved here. It's like neither of these people are necessarily single at this point. I feel like maybe. You know, there could have been another person that. It's like if this. Let's say this. Alright, let's say that this is about a man who was talking to somebody outside of his marriage and then was too busy making bread to even bother to, like, talk to her or whatever. She may have found somebody else in the meantime, or something happened. There's some switch up because now there's somebody new in the picture. Um, and it's like this guy isn't even single to begin with, so he can't say anything. It's like he's not even. It's like they weren't even. I don't think they were really an item. It's like whoever this is, I don't know who you are in this situation, but it's like the guy wasn't even divorced, you know, and like wasn't even committed fully and wasn't even really paying close attention. Chariot's over here, so it's like I don't know. I don't think this is necessarily you. It does feel like this is more and it's like wouldn't end the marriage, like, and still won't. It's like still probably won't because this is also upcoming. It's like doesn't want to be single, doesn't want to end the marriage, still acts like he's single even if he's not. Um, Maybe the woman is similar. Maybe she also doesn't want to be single but still acts like she's single. The married woman or something. Maybe they both have some weird fucked up marriage where they're both always cheating on each other or something. Or maybe it's open, but I doubt it. There's some weird energy here where I don't think either of them are happy, but they don't know how to like get out of this. And she might be kind of controlling too, or something's off. Um, yeah, this woman is not faithful, even when she acts like she's gonna change. This woman in this marriage, optimistic. Maybe he just keeps hoping for the best, though. Like, maybe he just wants to believe. But, I don't know. It's like, it feels like they're constantly ready to let go of each other. And then it feels like. It feels like there's a better fortune up ahead, though. It feels like there's a better path. that it's like this will be, I feel like eventually he does walk away from this woman for real, this married woman, and does go towards his destiny. Whether or not the girl is still going to be waiting around for him, I don't know about that. Let's ask. Let's ask before my thing runs out of battery. I have like no water in my chart, and I don't give the most sensitive sounding readings. And I know my voice sounds like this. I know I sound like I would rather be dead than like. Okay, I don't know how to like end that sentence other than I almost get fired at work all the time for this very reason. They're like, "Can you be more sensitive in your readings?" I'm like, "No, I try, I do, but it's just like I'm just reading it as I go." Okay. And I have a timer on me. That's like a big part of it where it's like there's a timer. I'm just trying to deliver this information as fast as possible. I'm not trying to think of like how to say it super gently. Anyway, will things work out between the married man and the third party? Ultimately. Will things ultimately work out for this married man and the third party? Are things going to ultimately work out for this married man and the third party? It would take a lot of effort and a lot of work. It could happen. It's like once you get there, it'll move forward without obstacles, but it's a lot of struggle